In the Albanian political field this spring of 2025, the promise, "Vote for us and we will enter the EU," is becoming a powerful electoral card. This simple but strong slogan aims to capture the attention of citizens by playing on national aspirations. Why this slogan? Because it sounds convincing. Clear direction, European integration is a major goal that has been the dream of Albanians for decades. Such a promise creates the illusion of a direct and irreversible path. Pressure for reforms? By linking EU membership to a governing mandate, a pressure mechanism is created to fulfill key reforms in justice, economy, and public administration. This places the government under constant scrutiny. Mobilization of pro-EU voters. Most Albanians want Europe. The promise can be used to attract those who believe that this process is the key to a better life. Awareness of integration. When EU membership becomes an electoral criterion, there is more discussion about the reforms and challenges of this process. The public is informed even if the promise is questionable. But how sustainable is this promise? It is not in the hands of the Albanian government. EU membership does not depend on a single party. Brussels and member states decide based on deep reforms and clear criteria. A government can try, but there are no guarantees. Deviation from real issues, instead of focusing on corruption, rising prices, fragile economy, and lack of transparency, the campaign focuses on a promise that has no deadline or certainty. This is a classic strategy to avoid accountability: voter manipulation. The promise suggests that without this government, Albania will not enter the EU. This creates a dangerous narrative where elections turn into an ultimatum, not a fair political race. Loss of trust if failure is inevitable. What happens if Albania does not join the EU during the next mandate? Frustration increases, citizens feel deceived, and politics loses even more credibility. This cycle of unfulfilled promises weakens the integration process itself. Strategy or deception? This promise is more of an electoral lever than a real commitment. For a government facing criticism for lack of transparency, unfulfilled promises, and 3 mandates with unfinished pledges, this strategy is an attempt to divert attention from failures. Voters must be aware the EU is not a matter of votes, but a process of serious reforms and political will that goes beyond a single party.